All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before...
But here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the small forward position.
And find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Yes, it's good.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Now Los Angeles with it. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Here's Vassell driving inside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Ball against Fox. There's the three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
They double team Brown. Here's James. And Brown with the stuff.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Wembanyama, pass to Sohan. Clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Fox. Ball with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Brown with a screen. Ball passes to Brown. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Brown's got 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Vassell outside. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooting.
Brown with a screen. Ball with it. Fox picks him up. The Lakers with the rebound. Now here's Antetokounmpo, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up in
Rejected by Brown. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. James can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 4. Fox right side. And it's Fox with the jam.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's James. Rebound by San Antonio. Last time they met in San Antonio.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Vassell against Brown. 6 to shoot. Vassell. Passes to Sohan. Over on Antetokounmpo. Off the left rim and out. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. High arcing shot, and down it goes. 2 points.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Spurs trail by 4. On the wing, Vassell. From deep. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Vassell against James. The kick out to Ball. And it's all from 3-point range. San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Ball. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And both free throws good for Brown. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Johnson on the wing. Fox against Ball. It's Fox with a drive. And Fox powers it home.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
3-pointer. The shot by James, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Fox missing. The Lakers have got 7 of 15 to find the net. 3-pointer. And LeBron James hits from deep. James has got 8.
Yeah, a go-to as it gets.
Wembanyama screen to the middle. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
The 3 from Ball. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
The Lakers trail. Now James. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Unfair. I mean, combining length and strength beautifully. LeBron can get his shot off pretty much whenever he wants to.
Johnson. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 2. Well, the Lakers shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Joe's checked in for San Antonio.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look. The intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Fox surveying the D. Wembanyama up top for three. Called in by Brown.
For them.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. James attacking. Pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Outside Joe from outside the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. Brown's got rebound number 8 now. The Lakers in the lead. Brown, a screen on Johnson. James passes to Antetokounmpo. That shot off. Good D by Wembanyama. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Double team on Fox. Sohan inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside. Mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
Castle's checked in for Joe. He's off on the second. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Ball passes to Antetokounmpo. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Outside Thibault. For three, James. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Los Angeles. 1:21 left in the first. Outside Wembanyama. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Wembanyama's got 9.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Ball gets it to go.
The defense leaves an opening, and Ball exploits it. I mean, he can be so sudden.
Here's Castle, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Brown with a screen. Here's Ball. There's the drive. Blocked. And they're able to recover. Capella, the pass to Brown. Brown draws the double. 4 on the clock. And there's James from the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. 26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Castle. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's James. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Castle for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
3 points.
Just 4 seconds left in the opening quarter. He gets it up. That shot off the mark. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Spurs. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Moses Brown is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Ball, then there's Walker, and it's Thibault in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Spurs lead by 5. Pass to Castle. To the paint. Capella on the double team. Fires for 3. Capella with a rebound. Well, the Lakers shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in.
Second team. Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 24, Devin Vassell.
Outside Walker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His third.
That's on Keldon Johnson.
That jump shot is going to be key for Walker in his career, especially with how physical a player he is.
2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Joe misses. The Lakers trail.
To slam it home.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. And it's the Lakers' ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Vassell outside. They need this. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ball with it. He's got 11. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And a sweet dime. Ball has the playmaker's instinct.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Vanderbilt's checked in for Brown. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Spurs, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Capella on the double team. From behind the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Well, Johnson is a team-oriented player. And if he spots an open shooter, he's making the pass.
Ball surveys the floor. Pass to Thibault. Launches a three. Rebounded by Oden. San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The three is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Clint Capella.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort. Who knows? But that's something that needs to change.
Fox is checked in for San Antonio.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And there's the screen. Pass to Oden. Here's Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Fox outside. Shoots over Thibault. And it's Fox missing. Here are the Lakers now. They're on an 11-3 run. Screen by Capella. Here's Ball on the take. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And those long arms of LaMelo. I mean, they help him complete on those tough drives.
Pass to Castle. Over Ball. And Castle with the basket. On the assist from Fox. Castle's got 10 points. The Lakers lead by 3. And here's Walker. Averaging around 5 points a game. Count it.
They're really working the paint now.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Castle. And he stays with it. Johnson for 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, that's a nice bit of space. And Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Ball passes to Walker. Capella, screen on Vassell. Walker for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Oden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Vassell. Fox outside. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And credit the defense. Excellent contest. Made that a tough shot.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
James is checked in for Los Angeles. Ben Simmons comes in for LaMelo Ball. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Wembanyama's checked in. The drive by Walker. And the jam by Walker.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Spurs trail by 5. Here's Vassell. Rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Walker. With the drive. Vanderbilt, the pass to Walker. The 3 ball. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Vassell. Offline with a 3.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
That one drops for him. And the Lakers lead by 7.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Puts up a 3. Fox splashing it home from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Capella, screen on Fox. Here's Simmons. Capella, the pass to Simmons. James deciding where to go with it. Goes back up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Spurs trail by 6. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Fox against Simmons. Capella, the pass to Simmons. James, outside. Vanderbilt with a screen. Tries again. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with a team, no matter what you do. And it starts to feel like quicksand.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one. And sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your player.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Lakers. Lonzo Ball comes in for James. Joe's checked in for San Antonio.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Johnson against Capella. Now here's Johnson. He's closely guarded. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Joe. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wembanyama. Simmons, the pass to Ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Spurs trail by 8. Now here's Joe. Pass to Vassell. Back to Joe. Johnson on the wing. Wembanyama screen. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Screen by Capella. Outside Simmons. Here's Ball. Vassell with the rebound. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Joe. Spurs shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Fox. Fox lightning quick on the drive.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Antetokounmpo. Bam.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Spurs trail by 8. Here's Fox. 11 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Vassell against Walker. Fox outside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Lakers on the break. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, sometimes this seems too easy for Capella. The hoop is right there for him.
59 seconds left in the first half. Fox against Simmons. Fox, that's good.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Simmons, the pass to Capella. Now Antetokounmpo, covered by Wembanyama. Walker, a screen on Wembanyama. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Fox against Simmons. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Bamba's checked in.
Now into the lineup,
27 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Does he even have to jump? Do we have a vertical on Vic?
Screen by Bamba. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Fox outside. There's the triple. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Hey, everybody.
They lack defensive fundamentals in a big way. Not moving their feet, reaching in, giving away so many points at the line. They can't continue to do that and expect to come back.
And moving on to some awards, these are the 2 players of the week in their respective conferences. In the Eastern Conference, Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite simply must.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
So on the floor for the Spurs. So Han and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. The Lakers lead by 6. LaMelo driving. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 17 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the wing on the left. Back to Vassell. Pass to Castle. And here's Sohan from downtown. Brown with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Wembanyama finds Vassell. 4 on the clock. Fox on the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That one misses for Antetokounmpo. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Here's Ball. The rebound by the Spurs. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Spurs trail by 8.
Man, the defender really went after him.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Ball. 17 points in the game. Brown with a screen. Ball passes to Brown. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Castle. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one misses. And he sinks the second. Los Angeles leading by 5. Now Ball. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. Ball with a steal. Here's James on the wing. The baseline, Jay. Vassell with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Fox. Throws it up high. Oh, Wembanyama on the receiving end.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Ball finds James. Drops in the layup for 2. James has got 18.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Spurs trail by 5. Fox with the ball. 21 points in the game. Here's Sohan. And he throws it down with one hand.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Ball outside. Brown passes to Ball. James with the ball. Shoots over Vassell. Again, the miss by James. Sohan with the ball. Dibble picks him up inside. Here's Castle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on LeBron James. First one falls for him.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Paul, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Paul. And here is Antetokounmpo.
So many times, Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
And this is his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And so he hits both. Spurs trail by 3. Sohan outside for the tie. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Brown's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Screen by Antetokounmpo. James can't get it to go. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Vassell against Paul, who poked away. Paul with a steal. The finish! And Brown with the stuff.
I mean, you expect Paul to find these fast break chances. After all, he is a multi-time league leader in steals.
San Antonio is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Fox. From the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Spurs trail by 8. Now here's Sohan. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama. Oh, how about Victor? Gets there for the putback jam.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
James, a screen on Fox. Paul passes to James. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. James has got 20 points. Here's Fox. He's got 21. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Pass to Sohan. The 3 is up. Rejected by Brown. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. Goes up off the inbound. And Fox powers it home.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
A playmaker on a totally different level. Paul can cut defenses to shreds with his play calls.
Spurs trail by 8. Fox outside. And stolen by Paul. Going all the way to the rack. Finished off the break. Paul's got 5 now. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Double team on James. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 3rd foul so far. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Coming into the floor, the Lakers.
Ball against Fox. The 3, James. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Sohan outside. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
Now Paul. He's got 5. Sending it home.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Thibault against Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Fox. Defense right on it. Brown with some nice D. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Left side Thibault. This one for 3. James passes to Paul. James, a screen on Fox. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's Thibault missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And James gets it to go.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Sohan outside. Here's Castle. Check by James. Here's Castle. 15 points in the game. Here's Johnson. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Ball passes to James. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
A versatile offensive weapon. Fox is good at sizing up defenses and taking what they give up.
James, a screen on Fox. Thibault on the wing. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference. Fox,
it's not going to go for him. Nice D from Brown. The Lakers lead by 16. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's James on the assist from Paul. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by James. Here's Thibault. And the three-pointer goes. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, elevating his teammates with passes like this. LeBron is all about making his guys better.
Fox. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. James, a screen on Fox. Pass to Thibault. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Castle for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Los Angeles delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Los Angeles leading by 21. Clint Capella out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Mo Bamba. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Fox outside. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Fox has got 27.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Up top, Watson. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Watson missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Dillingham. Outside Watson. Bamba, a screen on Vassell. Here's Watson. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Spurs trail by 19. Fox with the ball. Takes a 3. Pure from three-point range. Fox has got 30 points.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Got to think he'd like a few more of those.
Capella, screen on Fox. Here's Dillingham. It's tipped. And they get it back. Leaps for it. Stripped it away. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Joe. It's stolen. Pass to Dillingham. 4-3. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And the Lakers making a change here. Walker's checked in.
Number 35.
Spurs trail by 16. Fox for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Fox has got 33.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Dillingham with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Here's Ball. Joe grabs the miss. San Antonio has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Dillingham. Screen by Capella. He takes it in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2, Dillingham.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Fox. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Here's Dillingham. Pass the ball. Screen by Capella. Beyond the arc. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Fox. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Spurs trail by 17. Fox outside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, everything Johnson does on the court, he does with force.
Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Fox. Dillingham with the bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Fox outside. Over Dillingham. And again, it's San Antonio. Converting.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Dillingham. Bamba, a screen on Fox. Here's Dillingham. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. And San Antonio making a change here. Sohan's checked in.
Substitution on the board.
San Antonio on D. 15-point game. Here's James. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox. His third.
The versatility of James remains so impressive. He does so many things so well.
Spurs trail by 18. Sohan outside. Wembanyama, screen on Simmons. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 21 points in the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Capella, screen on Johnson. Goes up again. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Sohan. Outside Joe. Down low. It's blocked.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
James inside, covered by Johnson. Shot's good by James. James has got 35. Spurs trail by 18. Here's Castle. Excellent D there from Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
So often, LeBron in the lane results in a foul.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Los Angeles. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Joe. Lakers call timeout. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Sohan outside. Back to Fox. Pass to Castle. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
Well, you look at Ball. A few few players ahead of him in voting, but if he can hold on to his number 5 spot, he'll be in the three-point contest.
He's a guy you need to have there. I'm pretty sure he'll be competing All-Star Weekend, and he's got a shot to win it all.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
And here's James. And he drives in. And it's James with the jam.
That's been LeBron's jumper when you can attack the basket.
Spurs trail by 21. Sohan outside. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
James. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Screen by Capella. Offensive rebound. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Capella. James with the ball. Fox picks him up.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Knocked away. It's stolen by Thibault. Now, here is James. Screen by Antetokounmpo. James passes to Capella. Back to James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Castle. Walker covering. Sohan outside, launches it, buries it from 3.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Sohan, his 4th personal foul. The team is in the game.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from James.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Fox.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 46.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Walker with a steal.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Lakers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
Well, bottom line, He was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Here's Fox. Banked it in off the glass. Fox has got 42 in the game. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
James with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Castle misses. And here's James. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Giannis, some impressive wins. Talk about the momentum that you guys have created.
We definitely have a lot of momentum. We've got to keep playing good basketball. But
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.